As the movie begins, we are thrust into a world of chaos and confusion. A child witnesses a harrowing scene. An armed man is grievously wounded, and a woman rushes to his aid, her efforts futile amidst the turmoil. This intense moment is abruptly interrupted as we transition to another scene, where a man jolts awake, revealing that the chaotic episode was part of his dream. This man is Cole, a prisoner in a bleak and devastated future world. Cole's existence is set in a post-apocalyptic society, a grim reality where humanity is forced to live underground, having lost the Earth's surface to an unknown catastrophe. The atmosphere is tense and despairing, with prisoners like Cole harboring little hope for a better life. His friend, Jose, approaches with news that immediately sets Cole on edge. He has been selected for a task that is described as voluntary. However, Cole is well aware of the disturbing rumors surrounding this job. Many who have been chosen before either never return or come back deeply traumatized. Despite his apprehensions, Cole finds himself being led away, shackled by a hook-like device, and transported to a different section of their underground world. There, he is outfitted in specialized protective gear, a necessary precaution for the perilous journey to the Earth's surface. The surface world that Cole encounters is a haunting vision of desolation. The once bustling city lies in ruins, a silent testament to the catastrophe that drove humanity underground. As Cole navigates this wasteland, he collects samples of any remaining life he can find, such as insects, in a desperate attempt to understand what has befallen the planet. During his exploration, a poignant symbol catches his eye, an old weathered sign bearing the words, "We did it," accompanied by the image of a monkey glorified with the number 12. This mysterious symbol stirs a sense of foreboding and mystery, hinting at the dark events that have led to Earth's current state. Upon his return to the underground society, Cole undergoes a rigorous decontamination process. He is then brought before a group of scientists, the apparent leaders of this underground society. They present Cole with a proposition, a chance to earn a reduction in his prison sentence. However, this opportunity comes with a significant catch. Cole is tasked with a special mission, one that holds the potential to restore humanity to its former way of life on the surface. The scientists have chosen him for this critical task due to his mental fortitude, a quality they deem essential for the success of this perilous and crucial mission. Soon after, the plot transports us back to the year 1990 in Baltimore. In this setting, we meet Railly, a psychiatrist summoned to evaluate a particularly disoriented and aggressive patient. This patient is revealed to be Cole, the protagonist we met earlier. Cole is deeply troubled, insisting he needs to gather specific information, and firmly believes he is in the year 1996. However, Railly corrects him, stating that they are actually in 1990. Due to his disturbed state, Cole is admitted to a psychiatric hospital. In the hospital, Cole encounters Jeffrey, a fellow patient who displays eccentric and theatrical behavior. Jeffrey takes an interest in Cole, showing him around and offering insights into the facility. The hospital staff, attempting to understand Cole's condition, interview him. Cole shares a chilling prophecy. Between 1996 and 1997, a deadly virus will decimate 5 billion people, almost the entire population of the 1990s. His claims are met with skepticism by the doctors, who find it hard to believe such a catastrophic event could occur. Desperate to make contact with the scientists from the future, Cole requests to make a phone call. He is granted this request, but the number he dials is incorrect. A woman on the other end answers the call. The movie then revisits the opening dream scene, showing Cole waking up in a shared bedroom with other inmates. Jeffrey approaches Cole, discussing escape plans and hinting at his father's high status. This conversation, however, escalates and draws the attention of the hospital staff. The next day, Jeffrey reveals to Cole that he has obtained a key for their escape. During a moment of contemplation, Cole observes animal experimentation and remarks pessimistically on the human race's fate. Jeffrey enthusiastically agrees, seeing potential in Cole's dark view. Despite being sedated, Cole attempts an escape with Jeffrey's help. Jeffrey creates a diversion, allowing Cole to use the key and make his way out of the room. However, Cole's escape is short-lived as he is eventually found, subdued, and restrained on a stretcher. A tense confrontation ensues between Railly and the head doctor over the handling of Cole's case. Amidst this, the staff is shocked to discover that Cole, despite being heavily sedated and bound, has mysteriously vanished. Returning to the dream, we see a young child witnessing a man, revealed to be Jeffrey, fleeing from the police. Cole then awakens in the present timeline, informing the scientists that they sent him to the wrong year. The scientists show him photographs of various objects and individuals, probing if he encountered any during his journey to the past. Cole recognizes Jeffrey among the photos and agrees to another attempt to gather information about the origin of the deadly virus. As Cole is prepared for the time travel, a mishap occurs, and he unexpectedly finds himself on a World War I battlefield where he is shot in the leg. After this brief and disorienting detour, the time travel machine finally works correctly, and Cole arrives in November 1996. In this timeline, Dr. Railly is delivering a lecture on historical predictions of humanity's end. After her presentation, she encounters Dr. Peters, who cryptically remarks on the validity of apocalyptic predictions. As Railly leaves, she is suddenly kidnapped by Cole, who forces her to drive to Philadelphia. The next morning, they awaken in a hotel room where Cole reveals to a bound Railly that he now recognizes her as the woman from his recurring dream. He confides in her that his mission is to locate the army of the 12 monkeys, whom he suspects are responsible for releasing the virus. The plot thickens as Cole and Dr. Railly continue their unpredictable journey. In a crucial moment, Cole abruptly instructs Railly to stop their car upon spotting paintings that bear the symbol of the 12 monkeys. Despite having an opportunity to flee, Railly chooses to stay and follows Cole to an abandoned theater. Their investigation is abruptly interrupted when they are attacked by 2 thugs. Cole, demonstrating resourcefulness and determination, overpowers the assailants and seized their weapon. Upon leaving the theater, Cole's attention is drawn to a pig's head, an image he recalls from one of the photographs shown to him by the future scientists. He is certain that they must investigate this building. Inside, they confront a group of young people, demanding information about the army of the 12 monkeys. Through this interrogation, they discover startling revelations. Jeffrey, Cole's friend from the psychiatric hospital, is the founder of this group. Jeffrey's father, a well-known virologist, inadvertently becomes entangled in his son's radical activism. Following this lead, Cole and Railly steal a car and retreat to a forest to address Cole's gunshot wound. Cole then seeks out Jeffrey at a function hosted by his father, hoping to uncover details about the virus. However, Jeffrey rebuffs Cole, suggesting that it was Cole himself who planted the idea of using a virus to eliminate humanity. The situation escalates, resulting in Cole being captured by security. Despite this setback, Cole manages to break free and returns to the forest where he had earlier confined Railly in the car trunk for her safety. Railly, understandably furious, confronts Cole upon her release. Cole shares his tormenting thought that he might have inadvertently caused the near extinction of humanity. As they deliberate in the forest's darkness, the looming presence of police search parties becomes evident. Cole, lost in thought, imagines a life on Earth free from the virus. Railly distracts the police to assist Cole, but when she turns to him, he has vanished. Back at the police station, Railly recounts her extraordinary experience with Cole. Meanwhile, Cole finds himself in a recovery room where the future scientists appear, attempting to calm him. Despite their praise for his efforts, Cole's mental state is deteriorating, prompting the scientists to sedate him. Railly receives a call from a police officer who analyzes the bullet extracted from Cole's leg. The revelation is startling. The bullet dates back to before the 1920s, corroborating Cole's claims of time travel. A photograph confirms Railly's growing suspicion that Cole was indeed present in the First World War. Railly reaches out to Jeffrey's father, warning him about potential breaches in his virology lab's security. However, her concerns are dismissed. Unbeknownst to him, Dr. Peters, who had earlier attended Railly's presentation, is working in the lab. The narrative briefly revisits the future, where Cole discusses the virus's origins with the scientists before being sent back to the past once more. On the streets, Railly desperately tries to alert those in a particular building she had visited with Cole. Inside, Jeffrey and his activists prepare for their plan. Amidst the chaos, Cole emerges from the crowd, and Railly quickly leads him away from the pursuing police. They find refuge in a hotel, renting a room for a brief respite. Their conversation reveals a reversal in their beliefs. Cole now doubts his own sanity, while Railly is convinced of the truth in his words. Their moment of reflection is shattered when a pimp, mistaking Railly for a prostitute, violently confronts them. Cole reacts instinctively, subduing the attacker and extracting a tooth, a method he believes is used to track him. In a pivotal moment, Railly places a call to the number provided by the scientists, confirming the reality of Cole's experiences. The duo then heads to a store, changing their appearance to evade capture. The plot reaches its climax in a series of riveting scenes filled with tension and revelation. Jeffrey, along with his activist group, embarks on a daring plan. They kidnap Jeffrey's father, a noted virologist, reflecting his disappointment and despair over his son's mental state. The group's bold action includes freeing animals from a zoo, and confining Jeffrey's father in one of the animal cells, a symbolic gesture of their radical activism. Meanwhile, in a movie theater, Dr. Railly helps Cole disguise himself with a mustache and wig, while she transforms her appearance by dyeing her hair blonde. At this moment, Cole realizes that Railly is the woman who has been appearing in his recurring dreams. Together, they make a decision to escape to Florida, a place Cole longs to see before the impending apocalypse. The following day at the airport, a sense of déjà vu envelops Cole as he recognizes it as the setting of his recurring dream. The police, vigilant and on the lookout for Cole, add to the tense atmosphere. Railly takes the initiative to procure plane tickets. Seizing the moment, Cole uses the opportunity to call the scientists' number, informing them that the army of the 12 monkeys was not responsible for the catastrophic virus, but were merely a group of activists. A critical moment unfolds at the reception desk. Dr. Peters is seen requesting flights to various global destinations that creepily match the initial spread of the virus. The scene intensifies when the young boy from Cole's dreams enters the airport. Cole encounters his old friend Jose, who seems to know about the recent events and hands him a weapon, implying a target must be eliminated. Railly, recognizing Dr. Peters at the airport, realizes he is the true architect of the virus's spread. She quickly alerts Cole to this revelation. The tension escalates as Dr. Peters proceeds through airport security, casually opening containers that ominously hold the virus. Railly and Cole attempt to bypass security to intercept him, but they are stopped. Amidst the chaos, Railly draws attention to Dr. Peters as he boards the plane. Cole, following his instincts, draws his weapon and aims at Dr. Peters, but before he can act, the police shoot Cole. He falls, fatally wounded, and Railly rushes to his side, but there is little she can do to help. In a haunting twist, the young boy at the airport, Cole as a child, witnesses the tragic scene unfold, realizing that his dreams were a premonition of this very moment. On the plane, Dr. Peters sits next to a woman who mentions the recent violence. The scientist agrees with her sentiment about the potential endangerment of the human species, unaware of Peters' role in the impending disaster. As the movie draws to a close, young Cole leaves the airport with his parents, his gaze fixed on the man who will bring about the apocalypse, and the plot concludes with a profound sense of circularity. And with that, the movie ends. We hope you enjoyed our video. Watch the next recaps on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing recaps. See you in the next one.